Thursday's stage 12 in the Giro d'Italia was something of a reverse Milano-San Remo, starting on the beautiful sun-soaked Ligurian coastline and riding inland to meet the hills, of course. Would it be a day for the sprinters, or would those middle hills in the back end shake out the fast men? Lots of talk about exactly that in Imperia on the Ligurian coast in the beautiful sunshine. Very light winds as well to blow them inland, and Afonso Eolalio still in the Maglia Rosa at this stage as we are past the midway mark of this, the second week of this Giro d'Italia. And Giulio Pellizzari in the Maglia Bianca, looking after that of course for Afonso Eolalio, and looking like he is starting to recover from whatever illness he may have had. As always in the middle phases of this year's Giro d'Italia, a big battle to get into the breakaway, and once again some big groups going up the road. This was the one that seemed to stick as well, with Manuele Tarossi in there again, along with Jari Christian Vanderlei, and a very special moment as well mid-race in Bergeghi, with 1,926 kilometres now covered in the race so far this year. The Giro organisation marking the centenary of the Italian Trade Agency, which aims to promote the presence of Italian companies in foreign markets. So a very happy 100th birthday to them and all their hard-working staff. While the breakaway pressed on, Frederic de Vachenes looking very good, the Norwegian, for Uno X Mobility. And behind them, Movistar were doing their best for their sprinter to see if they could shake out the rest of those fast men, of course. They were thinking about Luis Alua, the Venezuelan road race champion, and it was working too. Jari Christian Vanderlei, the Dutchman for EF Education Easy Post, going over the top of the Colle Giovo, taking the 9 King of the Mountains points there, just stretching his legs really on the climb, shaking out a few of that breakaway too. And their gap was coming back, with the pressure being laid on by Movistar, who was seeing if they could reduce all but Luis Alua, and it was working. Our eyes were on the back as we saw Jonathan Milan going out the back, and this man too, Paul Magnier in the Maglia Ciclamino, both desperately trying to stay in contact with the front of the race. And it was Enric Mas who led the Maglia Rosa group over the top, a reducing one though all the time. Despite these being just third category climbs, the pressure applied by them and EF Education Easy Post, who were thinking about their Estonian sprinter Madis Michels doing exactly the same thing. We came towards the Red Bull kilometre and Afonso Eolalio, the Maglia Rosa himself, attacking the group, followed by Ben O'Connor, but Eolalio getting the 6 bonus seconds at the front of the race now by this stage, with everyone having been caught. Ben O'Connor certainly teasing himself out the front as well to make sure he got the 4 bonus seconds, but Eolalio certainly not giving up on the Maglia Rosa just yet. Well, this was the run in to Nove Ligure, and it was Visma Lease bike for Jonas Vingegaard, pacing them to the 5 kilometre to go marker to keep him safe, and then Alex Agart, the Bahrain victorious rider, same team of course as the Maglia Rosa, taking off by himself. It was Fabio Vandenbosser who saw that move and thought about going after him, but that Belgian would be caught. The question is, would this Belgian be caught? He's tried this on a number of occasions this year. It worked at the Grand Prix d'Henin on the cobbles of Roubaix. Nearly worked at Gent-Wevelgem as well, and with 600 metres to go, it was going to work as well for Alex Agart. What a move by the 23-year-old Belgian, a 3-time under-23 European time trial champion who has found his niche in the late attack. And the late attacker, the mantle of the late attacker, is not gone in our sport. All those years of Fabian Cancellara, Yaroslav Ekimov, Stuart O'Grady, it is back. And it's very much back in the shape of Alex Agart. And 2 Belgians as well on top of the podium on this occasion, with cyclocross superstar Toon Aerts taking second place. And Guillermo Silva, of course, the Uruguayan former stage winner in this race, in third too, ahead of the men that we thought would feature. Afonso Eolalio extending his lead over Jonas Vingegaard. He has been such good value. What a day for Bahrain victorious. Paul Magnier, despite being dropped, of course still maintains his lead in the Maglia Ciclamino. And Jonas Vingegaard sitting pretty at the moment in second, and in the Maglia Azzurra, the King of the Mountains leader. Afonso Eolalio leads the race overall, of course, and he is the holder, although not the wearer, of the Maglia Bianca. That will be down to Giulio Pellizzari again tomorrow.